What if I told you that some of the most expensive pieces of real estate in America aren't actually homes, but golf courses? Picture this, a sprawling 18-hole course in the middle of a desert city, gorging on water like it's going out of style, while nearby families are scrambling to afford a single bedroom. That's the absurdity we're facing in places like Las Vegas, where the very land that once symbolized luxury is now a battleground for survival. And here's the kicker, turning these wastelands into affordable housing isn't just a radical idea, it's a necessary one. But let me tell you, the road to that solution is paved with more drama than a PGA tournament. Think about it, golf courses are these massive, underutilized plots of land. They're often built in prime locations, right next to existing infrastructure, yet they sit empty while cities hemorrhage from housing shortages. Take Las Vegas, where the Badlands Golf Club once stood as a symbol of excess. Today, that same land is the site of a $286 million legal nightmare, a fight so fierce that the city had to pay more than its entire annual budget to settle it. And yet, even after all that, the project is finally moving forward as a luxury housing complex. But here's what's fascinating, the same city is also trying to turn another golf course, Desert Pines, into Nevada's largest affordable housing project. The contrast between these two stories is wild. One is a cautionary tale of NIMBYism run amok, while the other is a glimmer of hope for equitable urban planning. Now, let's talk about the math. If every golf course in America, yes, all 16,000 of them, were repurposed into housing, we'd be looking at 22 million new homes. That's not just a number, it's a lifeline for millions of people stuck in the rental market or priced out of homeownership. But here's the catch, converting these spaces isn't as simple as tearing down a few trees. There's politics, there's money, and there's the emotional weight of what people see as their right to live in a certain kind of neighborhood. I mean, can you blame the residents of Queensbridge, that ultra-luxury community next to the Badlands, for fighting to keep their golf course? They're not just fighting for a sport, they're fighting for the value of their homes, their lifestyle, their sense of control over their environment. But what if we flip the script? What if we stopped seeing golf courses as symbols of elitism and started viewing them as untapped resources for communities that need them most? The Desert Pines project is a blueprint for that. It's not just about building houses, it's about creating entire ecosystems, parks, job training centers, soccer fields, that serve people who've been left behind by the American dream. And yet, even this project faces resistance. Locals in Sparks, Nevada, are rallying against turning their Red Hawk golf course into housing, arguing that it would ruin the character of their neighborhood. But here's the thing, when a family in East Las Vegas can't afford to live with their kids without doubling up in a cramped apartment, whose character really matters? This isn't just about housing, it's about who gets to shape the future of our cities. The fight over golf courses is, at its core, a fight over equity. It's about deciding whether we prioritize the needs of the few or the many. And let's be real, the system is rigged. Wealthy neighborhoods will always have louder voices, more political clout, and deeper pockets to fight for their interests. But cities like Las Vegas are starting to realize that they can't keep building on the edges of town forever. The land is finite, the costs are rising, and the people who need homes aren't going to disappear. So what's the alternative? We either find creative solutions like repurposing golf courses, or we keep watching cities like Las Vegas become unaffordable for everyone but the elite. And honestly, that's not a future I'm willing to bet on.